His career as chief minister comes to an end. Age not on his side, but he has given the Karnataka government 2 years of his chief ministership to look back upon. The next 3 years will be under another chief minister. Who that chief minister is will be known perhaps in a few hours from now, but possibly tomorrow. Naga, is that right? Because obviously the person has already been chosen. Nobody would have gotten the chief minister to resign without his replacement already anointed. Do we have any buzz on who or when the announcement will be made on the next chief minister of Karnataka?
Well, it's another 2 to 3 days is what we are picking up from our sources, that the High Command will decide on a name. Almost it's shortlisted. The Prime Minister and the Home Minister office has taken inputs from almost every corner of their perspective. IB reports have got, the Sangh has given their own reports, backroom boys of the BJP have given reports, bureaucrats have given their reports. So overall they have the 5 to 6 reports and they have done mixed match, and now we'll have a clue about who is it, which community is it. Because remember, CM himself was saying that it should be a non-Lingayat phase to be leading the chief minister so that his son can have some leeway as the caste leader. But what the Sangh is of an opinion, or the party is of an opinion, that is it crucial not to lose the Lingayat vote bank, and that will be deciding factor for the 23 elections. So they are doing the caste combination, social engineering at play. Will it be a non-Lingayat or will it be a Lingayat? If it's a Lingayat, what I'm picking up is the Home Minister is in the front runner. He's in the top race among with 3 other leaders, but he might have a slight edge for his administrative decisions and policy making. He's still 62 years old. If it's a non-Lingayat, then they'll have a strong RSS phase, is what we are told. It could be probably C.T. Ravi, it could be probably the Speaker, it could be probably be Prahlad Joshi, who's a Brahmin, if it's a non-Lingayat. So the billion-dollar question is, who will be the next chief minister? Only the Prime Minister will have answers. The roads have been cleared right now. Seems like there will be movement of the chief minister. I'm showing you the visuals of roads being completely cleared, zero traffic put in place in front of Raj Bhavan. Seems like any moment the chief minister can be here. We are just waiting for him to leave Vidhan Soudha. Either he will enter Raj Bhavan now, or he'll head to his house. This is the way to his house as well. So we still have to make a clear picture as to will he enter Raj Bhavan right now, or will he head home for lunch and then come back. What we are picking up from our Raj Bhavan sources is that he did call 15 minutes back to Raj Bhavan to seek time from the governor, and 3 o'clock is what tentatively that the chief minister wanted to meet the governor at that point of time. But all his cabinet colleagues have already reached, so seems like he might come to Raj Bhavan anytime soon. The traffic has been blocked completely for him, and he is leaving Vidhan Soudha in next 30 seconds to a minute is what we are picking up. But however, Shiv, an LP meeting will be called in the next 4 to 5 days. Before July 31st, there might be a new chief minister of Karnataka, and the cabinet will be expanded post August 5th is what we are picking up.
Okay, post August 5th is the date that we are picking up right now. Live pictures from the beautiful garden city of Bengaluru are right outside the Raj Bhavan. Let's go back to that camera frame that Nagarjun was bringing to us from outside. Okay, this is outside the Vidhan Soudha. You can see a little bit of a media scrum there in order to get some reactions from the chief minister who has just resigned. These are live images. Let's just try and listen in to some of the sound from the ground. Okay, let me bring in R.K. Upadhyay, who's been with us. Apologies for not coming to you earlier, sir. We were just on that breaking story. Live images